We're gonna watch Warcraft villains everyone forgot about because that I just clicked on it. Why not?
In the almost 20 years of World of Warcraft's existence, we have fought against hundreds of enemies.
Okay,
Some
who did
live
we
in
forget
infamy,
about?
others not so much.
Ew,
But
the jailer.
Mantid are by far some of the most creative world building done in the Warcraft universe, and I feel like they never really got the respect they deserve. Deep in the lands that would later be called Pandaria, the Mantid have resided as far back as the primordial times on Azeroth. They originated from the Aekir, a type of old god insectoid that evolved into the mantis-like beings who have swarmed over Azeroth.
Oh!
One of the most important roles in Mantid society is the
bugs.
empress. From her, thousands of Mantid are spawned, whose only purpose is to devour. Their insatiable hunger even leading them to consume the weak among their race. Every 100 years, new Mantid are spawned, and with their empress's song, they are guided to consume everyone and everything in their wake.
Ooh.
This is the main reason why the Great Wall was built in Pandaria by the Mogu. But they forgot one crucial detail. Yeah, the Mantid can fly.
We are the
Stop! Whoever made the decision to build the wall, this is like a total like L on their part. What the fuck? Whoever built the wall kind of fucked up.
extension of our Empress's will. Ours is but to serve in her divine name. Never to question nor to contemplate.
Ooh.
We simply act.
But also, yeah, how did they not know that they fly? Like, hi? Whoever built this wall really threw.
We fight, toil, and serve so that her vision for us is made reality. Her happiness is our reward.
Oh my
Her
god.
sorrow, our failure. We will give our lives for the Empress without hesitation. She is the light, and without her, our lives will be lost to darkness.
Dude, find you a guy who
To
thinks like
outsiders,
that.
they only know the Mantid for these horrific invasions every 100 years. Those ignorant would assume that they're trying to kill off every last remnant of life. But the unique thing about the Mantid is that isn't really the case.
Oh,
You see, the main reason for the swarms is to cull the weak from their empire. Those not fit for Mantid society will die, and only the strong will return. This has made the
Oh.
Mantid stronger with each passing cycle, and they become a bigger and bigger threat to those around them. Those that return are integrated into the caste system of their society, which is led by a
Oh.
council called the Calaxi. The Calaxi are Mantid elders and protectors of culture who focus on the long-term health of the empire. They even hold power over the Empress, who doesn't live forever, and they ensure the transfer of power from one Empress to the next. This process involves a trial by combat where the competing queens fight to the death and the victor devours the defeated, passing down a long line of power in the hundreds of generations of the Mantid's existence.
what?
A core part of Mantid society and religion relates to the Kypari amber trees. Each tree is a sacred holy site for the Mantid, and they harvest its amber to create weapons, art, armor, and architecture.
Is this just a chimera ant arc from like Hunter x Hunter? Women do this IRL, don't they? Do I fight people and then eat them after? No, I'm pretty proud to say I've never eaten anyone. I'm very proud to say I haven't eaten anyone. Have I tried to eat another VTuber to gain their power? No. No. Oh my god, not as being man eaters. This is crazy propaganda, guys. Oh.
They even use the sap from the trees to place powerful Mantid warriors in stasis.
Oh.
These legends of old are called the Paragons and are broken free during dire situations for the Empire.
You know?
Another
Makes
advantage
sense.
these insects have is their acute sense of hearing. The Mantid can communicate over incredibly long distances and can hear even the most minute sounds of trespassers entering their lands. There has never
Ooh.
been an army that has successfully surprised the Mantid.
Oh my god, they're ready.
For the Empress!
During the events of the Mist of Pandaria expansion, the Mantid swarm surprised the Pandaren by starting their swarm a decade early and being the largest assault in the entire history of Azeroth. This is
Oh.
partly because the current empress and many of her children have been corrupted by the Shah of Fear. The Shah of Fear is one of the 7 ghostly remnants of the slain old god, Yasharaj. The Mantid pray for the old god's return, but they do not worship the Shah, who
I was just gonna say, that's fucking Baron Nashor from League of Legends, bro.
has only brought destruction to their race. To the Shah of Fear, the Mantid are only a tool to spread its influence,
That
which
makes
has
sense.
driven the corrupted Mantid into insanity, and are sending their entire empire into the carnage of war in the process.
No.
These enraged Mantid even broke the Serpent Shrine.
That's literally, oh fuck, what is it called from League of Legends? Oh man. It spawns right before Baron does. I can't remember what it's called. Oh man. Rift something, right? Rift Guard, yeah. Okay, you know,
Wall with their monolithic
I get it.
creatures called the Kanchong. These beasts consume everything in their path, leaving a scar through the land from its devastation. The Mantid follow behind it and harvest amber-colored waste it secretes. And
no.
they create buildings and furniture from the poop.
What?
Yeah, you can find some pretty weird stuff if you actually read archaeology descriptions. Now, not all of the Mantid are corrupted. The Calaxi still have level-headed minds and begrudgingly ally with the Alliance and Horde to help stop their corrupted Empress. Throughout the expansion, player characters farm reputation with the Calaxi and awaken ancient Paragon warriors who then become quest givers. But once
okay.
the characters reach Exalted, the leaders of the Mantid Empire make their relationship incredibly clear.
Oh, okay.
Awakener, your deeds have earned you the trust of the Calaxi. You are to be rewarded.
Okay,
Walk with me.
sick.
We Mantid are an elder race. The Pandaren you associate with, they are but children.
Aw.
They have their role to play. Each cycle, our young swarm their walls. The Pandaren slay the weak, the strong return. With each generation, we grow ever stronger. Before your history began, our empire was vast. We
okay.
shared this world with our sister kingdoms, Ankiraj and Ajol Nerub. Our gods were many and powerful. We Mantid worshipped the 7 heads of Yasharaj. Great was the Old One, and terrible was his wrath. He consumed hope and begat despair. He inhaled courage and breathed fear.
I'm just saying, if they're gonna lore dump on us, I hope the rewards are like really fucking good, right? Hi besties, it's me, Miwa, and if you're enjoying today's video, please consider subscribing, okay? Like, please, times 1 billion. I'm like really asking this of you, ne? If they're gonna like hella like lore trauma dump on us, give us like good shit for this.
When the usurpers came, the ones you call Titans, Yasharaj was destroyed. His last terrible breath has haunted this land ever since, but the shadows he left behind are mere whispers of his former glory.
Ew, venom.
I tell you now because you have earned this warning. Your gods are not our gods, outsider. If the old ones ever return, we Mantid will once again stand by their side. The wisest among you will do the same. I don't know if I've made it explicitly clear to you, but I do not like you very much.
Sick.
Uh-huh.
The Mantid's betrayal would soon come to pass shortly after, when the Mad War Chief Garrosh Hellscream found the heart of Yasharaj and consumed its power.
Oh.
A time will come when you will answer for your crimes. Bitch.
Hell yeah!
The Calaxi and the Paragons of the Mantid followed the War Chief as their new leader and became hostile to the player characters.
I did warn you, Awakener.
and
Well,
are then
true, I
arrayed boss
guess.
in the Siege of Orgrimmar raid.
Well fought, Wakener. We will meet again.
But this isn't the last we saw of the Mantid. In the
Oh.
Battle for Azeroth expansion, the old god N'Zoth was released from his prison and attempted to corrupt the whole world of Azeroth. One of the places he hit the hardest was the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, and the remaining Mantid pledged themselves to his service. Unfortunately, the actual lore here and their involvement is incredibly small, and is just one of the many torrents of story beats in this expansion. But the question is, will we ever find the Mantid again in Warcraft's story? I sure hope so, as the world building, character design, and voice acting are all incredibly unique for the Mantid. They're also a very rare enemy type in WoW that isn't just a two-dimensional antagonist which is just used as cannon fodder for the player character to slaughter. Compare this to an entirely new mantis-like species introduced in the Dragon Isles called the Scythid. You want to know the story behind these guys? They're territorial and aggressive. Yeah, no, that is literally the only thing on their Wowpedia page.
That is so fucked up. Our guys deserve some more lore. What the fuck? They lore dumped on us, died, and then it's just territorial and aggressive. I kind of love that for us. I kind of love that for us, for reals.